Mm, 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 mm. Yo, yo, what's happening, good people? Give us a couple more minutes before we jump on. Or not before we jump on, before we get to it. Man, y'all make sure y'all grab your pen and your paper. We're going to shift gears, man, on another note. What's happening? Bless, King. Bless, bless. What's going on? Um, what's happening? Good people. Got to talk about some of this stuff going on here in Georgia. Crazy, man. Crazy stuff, man. So, waiting to get my folks on. Hannah, what's happening? You ready?
Hey,
What's going on, Queen? How you feeling?
what's up, King? I kind of lost my voice a little bit, all the protesting and everything, but we're holding it down. And I just want to say thank you for always supporting and always standing with us. And I'm really happy to be here with everybody tonight.
Come on now, come on now. Let's go ahead and start this thing off right. If you can, please let these good people know a little bit about yourself, Queen.
Yeah,
Always comes better from the horse's mouth. So,
you
I don't want
know,
to mess up. I don't want to mess up a perfect intro. So,
oh no. Well, first of all, again, Josh and I go back 10 years ago, more than that, and I'm
mm-hmm.
just thankful to be connected with so many amazing individuals. But yeah, I'm a community advocate, organizer, journalist, and I'm just all about supporting our community. So as y'all know, we've been protesting in Georgia for five straight days while they were in session, and so the House is and the Senate are voting on really bad bills that are hurting Georgians, that are going to really impact the way we vote and everything like that. So yeah, that's a little bit about me. Yeah, so I think that answers that.
Yeah, and so everybody knows like the history, man. So much history between Hannah and myself, but um, ever since, even with the pandemic going on, but ever since everything happened with the George Floyd incident, Hannah's been one of those people that have been just straight front center, 10 toes down, and just been consistent in getting to it. And I respect and admire her so much
Thanks, Josh.
for staying the course. But the biggest thing has been consistency. Outside of consistency, the other thing that I appreciate about what you do and your group, because I got to shout out Promote Positivity Movement. I got to shout out Britt. I got to shout like you, so many people, Attorney Griggs. Like you have so many people that you've been doing things with. But the educational piece and how important. Before we dive in and you start going there, but can you please explain to people how important it is to do your research, to educate yourself on everything that's going on, not only in your state or in your city, but in your community, in your county? Break that down for us, please.
Yeah, I mean, you couldn't have said it better, right? People that work for us, lawmakers that are supposed to be representing us, are literally voting on really bad bills. They're trying to pass policies that are going to hurt our communities, that are going to hurt people that look like us. And
Hmm.
so we have the power in our communities, right? I live in Georgia, and so I'm here to fight for Georgians. I know what's going on, and we have to know what's going on in order to stand up. So we don't want to see these bills become law because we don't want to give them power to hurt our communities. And so everybody who's watching this really needs to be engaged. Like, I remember it was probably in the last couple of years, I really was like, okay, well, who is my state representative? Who is my state senator? and it's really easy to look up. You can go into our link in our bio and find out who it is, and take a picture of that or put it in your notes on your phone so you always have that. But it's really important that we know who's representing us and how they're voting on our behalf. So when those elections come up, they're not going to get your vote. If they're trying to pass policies that are not great, are not helping, you don't vote for them. You vote them out, right? So
Mm-hmm.
I think it's really important that we do keep a close eye on this kind of stuff, and then even paying attention to local news. We need to be watching the news. We need to be reading AJC or New York Times or journalism, because that's how we're going to be able to know what's going on. And also, you want to be careful of what you're consuming, because things are different. Things are put in different ways, right?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, hopefully that helps a little bit.
So as of late, there's been some protesting going on. I came out with y'all one day and explained to everybody what everything is going on right now, because we're talking about this bill HB 531. Is that correct?
Yeah.
So explain to everybody like what is going on right now and how important this thing is for us to make sure that we fight until the end, so that this doesn't continue to keep happening to go forward.
Yeah, y'all, they really out here trying to pass a bill to stop Black people from voting, to stop immigrant communities from voting, to make sure our votes are not counted and heard in the next election. They like to call it election protection or election security or integrity. It's none of that. It is none of that. It is literally a strategy aimed at hurting and suppressing our votes. And a little bit about HB 531, and HB just stands for House Bill, right? So House Bill would go through the House, and then once they vote on it, now it's going to the Senate. The Senate is likely going to amend it, make some changes to it. Then it's going to go back to the House. Then the House is we'll see what happens. And once the House signs off on it, then it goes to the governor's desk, and that's when the governor can decide, are you going to sign it into law, or are you going to veto that thing, right? Because
Hmm.
the governor has the power to veto. But a little bit more about the bill, HB 531. I just pulled up some things here, but it would basically shorten the time you can vote, okay, from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Y'all know good and well people get off work at 5 p.m. Why y'all going to end
Hmm.
voting at 5 p.m. knowing good and well people get off at 5 p.m., okay? They're talking about banning early voting on Sundays. Everybody knows that, especially within the Black community, there's souls to the polls. Church congregations gather, take their members to the church, or excuse me, to the polls on Sundays. Why are you
Hmm.
trying to ban early voting on Sundays when you know good and well that's when a lot of people vote, especially Black people
Hmm.
at that? So that's another thing, right? And then they're trying to limit Dropbox locations. They're trying to limit Dropbox hours to only early voting hours. They're trying to require in-person law enforcement surveillance of ballot drop boxes. That's intimidation. Like, I'm not trying to go put my absentee ballot in a box with a security guard standing there with a big gun on him or whatever the case is. It's like it's intimidation tactics they're clearly trying to use in the community. And then other things
Hmm.
it does, it restricts mobile voting. It outlaws line warming by nonpartisan volunteers, which basically means no pizza to the polls or pizza at the polls, no water to hand out to people, no hot beverages if it's cold outside. Why are you trying to stop the people from helping the people while you already got them waiting in long lines? And now you're trying to say you're going to outlaw volunteers from providing necessary services to people to be able to vote? So, y'all, they're really trying to be slick. And exactly, somebody said exactly, they're trying to be slick. Absolutely, 100%. They are trying to be slick. And yes, Stephen, voter suppression is real. So, those are just a few of the things that it does. And there's so many more than that.
Right. And I think that's the thing that I've been frustrated about is, the more that I've gotten involved over the last year. I mean, I've always paid attention, but as of late, I've been able to be home more because as I've transitioned, made a career transition, what I'm saying, it's allowed me to be here at home. So now that I'm really paying attention and really being able to, participate and not just watch from afar, that's the thing that has been very frustrating, because I do feel that a lot of times we're misinformed so much, and then we feel like, okay, we've won and we got this. Now we can relax for a second. That's why I wanted you to go into detail to talk about that, because There is no such thing as relaxing. Maybe not ever, especially now these times that we're in with everything going on, and they're trying to figure out any and every type of way to get us removed out of certain position, to make our, we're talking about voter suppression right now, saying that makes our votes not count. It's just all kind of things that are going on, and it's frustrating. And I like I told you earlier when we talked on the call, I wanted to talk about these things, beforehand, but I know that when it comes to some topics, it's always good to get the correct, representation out there. And you're somebody I respect. You're somebody who are rubbing elbows with these people day in and day out. And you know the things that are going on. And that's why I feel it's so important, man. And I really appreciate the fact that you're educating us all on what's going on. And don't think that this is just a Georgia issue. Trust me, I'm telling y'all, they're gonna figure out a way, no matter what state
They
you're
they already
in.
are. They already are.
Yeah, so anybody that's on here, I know we got Callie on here. I know we got people from all over, man. Make sure you do your research. Make sure that you're asking questions. Read, look up, pay attention, man, because they're trying to figure out all kind of ways, you know what I mean, to suppress our votes, our voices, and anything else going on. I mean, it's crazy.
Yeah, it is crazy. And I think, to your point, there's a wide range of people on this chat right now. And anybody watching this, really a quick homework assignment, I guess, or something that I think would be great for everybody to do is to look up who is your state representative and who is your state senator. And you can go into the link into my bio right now or on Promote Positivity Movement. And there's a link, and you can actually find that out. And then, like I said, sometimes we forget. So just copy and paste them and put them in a notes section on your phone or take a screenshot of it. So you always remember that and see how they're voting, see what they're doing. They work for us, y'all. They work for us. Our tax dollars, a lot of what we're putting out is going toward the work they're doing. So we need to know what they're doing. We need to keep a close eye on what they're doing.
Did
And
I
don't
spell
be
that
a,
right? I think I
yeah,
did it
you
right.
did. Yep,
Okay,
Promo Civic
just
Movement.
make
Yeah,
sure.
don't be afraid to organize a protest in your community or to collaborate with other groups. Josh has been supportive from day one, and it's so important to have a squad, have a tribe, like a people that will be there for you. And I think that's another part. Find like-minded individuals in your community or in your neighborhood or in your city or your state. And even if it's like a monthly check-in or weekly or whatever, like, we got to keep the pressure up. And so if anybody's watching this and you want to get involved, please, please, please get involved. And there's a couple ways you can do that, right? You can do that. I see Call Me Shivy's in the building. Shout out to Call Me Shivy. Definitely follow him for updates as well. But I would say, one, even if you're in Georgia or not, you can post a picture, which we have. There's a black picture that says protect the vote GA. And then, there's 3 hashtags on it, and Josh will have it as well. But you can post that and use the hashtags. So really using the hashtags is going to help amplify the message. Another thing you can do if you are local is come on down to the protest. We'll be back tomorrow morning at 9:30 a.m. We'll be back Friday at 9:30 a.m. And then on Monday, we'll be out there at 12 p.m. at the Georgia State Capitol. So come on. We need as many people as possible, especially on Monday, because Monday is crossover day. And what that means is basically it goes from the House to the Senate. So now it's going to be the Senate's turn, to vote on things and everything like that.
And the other thing I want to encourage people on is, like, I've been hand in hand with Hannah with a lot of these things, man.
Yeah.
Do not be discouraged. We've been surrounded by guns. We've been surrounded by a lot of negative energy. We've had to relocate, you know what I mean, a few times. Like, it's been a lot of things that we've had to deal with. There's a lot of things that Hannah, and, when I'm not able to make it, and I apologize for that, Queen, but
No,
whenever
never.
you're out there day in and day out, like, she's literally putting her life on the line. And I want y'all to understand the importance of this live right now is so that she can speak on these things, educate you all, and also I'm hoping that it inspires somebody, because don't be discouraged, man. Like, we gotta stand up. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
If not for you, do it for these kids, this next
Yep.
generation, man. Do it for the people who don't have voices. Do it for the people who died behind this, who came before us, the history and everything else. Man, we got to
Mhm.
stand up. We can't bullshit with this. I'm telling y'all, we can't. I took my kids out to protest a few times.
Yes, you
This is
did.
very, this is very important that we
Hmm.
stand up because we talk about voter suppression. I deal with things on a day in, day out basis as a black man, as a father.
Mm.
I know and I see what goes on with this system and everything else day in and day out. Trust me when I tell y'all, man, you got to stand up. You got to fight for what's right, man, because all of these things are important.
Hmm.
I
It
can't
really
stress that
is.
enough. I cannot stress that enough, man. Y'all make sure y'all stand up, y'all reach out, y'all make sure y'all hitting Google, y'all follow Promote Positivity Movement, follow Hannah Joy, follow Attorney Griggs, follow Official Brit. Like if I'm missing anybody, charge it to my head and not my heart. Make
Hmm.
sure that y'all follow these pages, man, because it's so much that's going on. Even from, we still got young kids. I was tripping because of the young boy that got murdered, the family that came when I was leaving
Yep. Vincent
to
Truitt.
go. Yeah, so it's and I apologize to the family. I'm not trying to disrespect his name or
Oh
anything
no,
like
I'm
that.
sure they
Um,
appreciate you sharing that. Yeah,
yes,
justice for
because
Vince. So
yeah,
definitely
and
justice
and
for
it's and
Vince.
it's and it's so many people and so many things that's going on, and
Hmm.
and that's that, and that's still that's happening. We still trying to get justice for a lot of the stuff that's happened prior to. That's a
Hmm.
whole nother topic, and that's why it's important that we vote, that we educate, that we figure out what's going on. Um, Hannah, is there anything else that I could be missing? Oh, the other thing too is before I let you say that is I'm gonna make sure that me and Hannah jump on at least twice a month, every 2 weeks, to keep y'all in tune with what's going on, update you all, continue to educate. Hannah's going to have her stuff, you know what I'm saying? So that way we can all be on board. And again, it's not just a Georgia thing. I'm hoping she'll inspire everybody in other states and other places to make sure you're doing the work. We also got some other surprises and things that we're going to do to educate people on what's going on out here. We'll keep y'all posted. But Hannah, is there any thing else? Because I know you're busy and I know you got things that you got to do.
Oh
But is
no.
there anything else that you want to leave us with, or share, or whatever?
Absolutely. I want to read this comment though from someone that says, "This is powerful. Thank you, Josh, for having this conversation. I'm picking up so much knowledge like I do from all your conversations, but especially this one. Just want to say thank you for that. And I thank you, Josh, for hosting these types of conversations. You're always straight up, raw, like this is what we need. We need a space like this to really come together. And, I always tell you, King, thank you for all your support, everything. But to everybody watching, please, if you can get involved in this right now, in this moment. I don't know if y'all have been tuning into the news, but it's been everywhere. It's been on local news, national news, international news. A lot of us were at the Capitol protesting. Today was day 5. Tomorrow will be day 6. We definitely need all the help we can get. We need more people there, especially on this upcoming Monday. So if you can come to the Capitol on Monday, just look out for posts. We'll update you all on what time and everything. But tomorrow and Friday will be 9:30 a.m. If you can arrive, please, 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 please come because again, every vote counts and every person standing with us makes a difference. And I want to say this as well. Like, don't ever feel bad if you can't make it, or don't ever be like, oh, listen, we all play our part in this revolution, right? And there's going to be some roles that are happening in one way, and you might be playing your part in a different way, right? So just understand that everybody's part is going to look a little bit different. And maybe you're helping children in school, or maybe you're working in the medical field and helping people there, or maybe you're working to help get people fed, right? Whatever the case is. So don't ever feel guilty, don't ever feel bad. Like, this is, we're all family. Like, we're all in this together, and everybody plays their part in this revolution. So we always say that, just because it's just a lot of emotions and it's a lot going on. But if you would like to get more involved, please follow us. Please stay connected with us. And one easy thing you can do is post that picture. It's a black graphic. It says, I'm going to show y'all it. It says protect the vote GA, and use all 3 hashtags. If you can post that on your page to really help us continue to elevate that message, that would be a great thing right here. So I'm going to show y'all. It's this right here. So you can find it. and post that. And then it's on our promote positivity page, and you just use those three hashtags, and that's it. So boom, boom. And that will help us, really get the message out.
And to Hannah's point, I want to touch on two things, but one of the points that she made was, again, everybody can fight in their own way, and if you don't show up in person, if you're not comfortable, I understand that. I respect
Mm-hmm.
that. That doesn't mean that you can't send out a post, right? If you're not comfortable with sending out a post, then you can spark a conversation. And if you're not comfortable with sparking a conversation, click, read, educate.
Period.
There's so many different ways that you can go about doing your part. Do
Mm-hmm.
not feel that you do not matter, because I swear to you, every single last one of you matter. Your voice
Mm-hmm.
matters. You know what I'm saying? Your spirit, your mind, all of that stuff. We need that. We
Yep.
need good, strong people. Another thing I want to touch on, and I already said it before, I have to say it again. Do not be discouraged. Do not be discouraged, because I know for a fact, and we just had a situation that happened during your protest where one of was it the Democrat? I don't remember the queen's name, that the police put his hands on, and then they sat
Oh,
down.
yeah.
They sat
Representative
down.
Park Cannon. Mm-hmm.
Yep. So understand the tactics, understand what's going on, right?
Mm-hmm.
Again, we've been surrounded even months ago with the George Floyd thing with no, Rayshawn Brooks. That's what it
Yeah.
was. That we
Rayshard
was
Brooks. Yep. Yep.
Rayshard. Excuse me. I'm sorry,
Yeah. No,
Rayshard
it's all
Brooks.
good. Yeah.
The U.S. military, or who
Mm-hmm.
was that?
It was
Right, that
the
surrounded us. The
national.
National Guard. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So they surrounded us, and I say that to say again, people, you're stronger in groups. You're stronger
Yeah.
in numbers. Do not be discouraged, man. Stay strong. Understand what you're doing it for. Always be
Mm-hmm.
peaceful in your approach. You know what I'm saying? Show strength. Show confidence. You know what I mean? And stand up, man, because we need that all around. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And then the other part of it too is when you find groups like the one that Hannah has, then that takes away a lot of that pressure, right? It takes away a lot of that pressure, and then you could just be present. You know what I'm saying? You could just come out or do what you need to do, or find different ways to be involved. And I know there's been a lot of people, man, that have helped feed y'all, help with waters. They've helped bring signs, or brought equipment, which is important, right? You've had people come out and bring equipment,
Mm-hmm.
and it's amazing too when you got a gentleman like Attorney Griggs on deck. You know what I
Yep.
mean? When you got a
Shout out to
powerful
yes.
attorney like that who just knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
He knows the law. You know what I'm saying, and his strength and everything else, man. So y'all, just stay the course, man. And I encourage everybody to just find some type of way to do your part. It's much
Yeah.
needed.
We always say that, as Josh always says, stay the course, stay the course. So
Got to.
we have to. And I just echo everything you say. These bills are absolutely atrocious. They are dangerous. Uh, they are disgusting. This is voter suppression in its most authentic, purest form. So we have to stand up together. We have to stand up together. And if you can get involved, please, please, please stay connected. We would love to have you help us, overcome this, which we know we will. We know we're going to overcome this. And this is, we have to understand, like, the fight continues. Like, we're overcoming centuries of oppression and racism and discrimination and hate and violence, and that doesn't just go away, right? So to Josh's point, let's make the future a lot better for the future generations. Let's make it
Hmm.
to where they don't have to fight for this when they're our age or when they become adults, right? So now is the time. Now is the time to get involved. And it takes, like, he gave you a lot of ways you could do it, right? Pick any of those ways and jump in. And we'd love to have everybody on here stand in solidarity. So thank you so much, Josh. And I can't wait to do this once every 2 weeks. And I'm a little out of it. I'm not even gonna lie, y'all. The protests and everything is really catching up to me. My voice is halfway gone, and it's just that's the season we're in.
Hmm.
So we appreciate y'all standing with us.
Man, that's awesome, Queen. Just know, You know, I'm always praying for you. You already know that, man. Keep your head up, stay strong. You're an inspiration to so many.
Thank
Um,
you.
you motivate me daily. Trust me when I tell you I'm beyond inspired. And I admire your work. I admire everything that you
Mhm.
stand for. I love you, man. I'm praying for you. Stay
Love you
strong,
too.
Queen. I will be back out there, you know, riding with you. And let's continue to build. You know, like I said, we'll keep making sure we bring this stuff back to everybody so that they can, uh, you know, pay attention and stay the course because that's what this is about. So thank you. Thank you so much, Queen. I'll let you get back to what you're doing. And we'll do this again sometime soon.
Thank you, King, and I love you too. And I just want to say thank you all to your prayers and your love and your positive vibes. I'm receiving them. I'm receiving them. So thank you all, and everybody have a blessed night.
Thanks, Queen.
Bye, Queen. Bye, King.
All right. Hey, listen, y'all. I mean, I was gonna do. You know, we always gonna do something that's gonna go. You know, whether it's relational or this, that, and the third, but not gonna keep beating the same old. You know what I'm saying? Drum. You know what I mean? And not that those aren't important, but this today was important because there's a lot of things that are going on. We have to make sure we do our part, educate ourselves, you know, be encouraging to one another. You know, I just encourage people, man, to continue to pay attention because there's so much that's happening out here, so many things that are going on, and they're trying to take away our rights. They're trying to take away our voting power. And it's unfortunate, you know what I'm saying? So everybody, please look up Promote Positivity Movement. Hannah is available. Reach out to any and everybody from Official Brit, Attorney Griggs. Just show your love, show your support. And, you know, let's keep building, man. Let's keep figuring out a way to make an impact, you know what I mean, and do the things that we need to do to make this country a better place, man. Make the communities a better place, you know what I'm saying, and show our presence. This ain't even a black white thing, you know what I mean? Just us as Americans, man. Like we got to stand up. Like I got this side to me too, you know what I'm saying? And I'm with the shits, all of that, man, because I don't like seeing people be taken advantage of. I don't like see, you know, how they're doing our men. I don't like to see how they're doing our women. It's just a lot of that, man. So I just encourage any and everybody, man, make sure y'all stand up. Stand up for what's right, man. Do the right thing. You know what I'm saying? And stay the course, man. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all, man. We're going to tap back in, you know, tomorrow or Friday, man. So I appreciate everybody reaching out, and I appreciate everybody that's on this live. When I post this, please share this video, right? Please share this video. Pastor, what's up? I see you. You know, it's a lot going on, but y'all make sure y'all share this video, man. I'm going to post this video. Make sure you share it. I'm gonna make sure I hashtag Hannah. I'm gonna make sure I not hashtag, but I'm gonna make sure I at Hannah and at Promote Positivity Movement so that we can all know what's going on, man. I love y'all. Y'all be easy. Have a good night. All right, you dig.